In the tech world of 2026, the contrast between Apple's two latest ventures couldn't be sharper. The MacBook Neo has successfully revitalized the entry-level market, while the Vision Pro has largely been relegated to a niche experiment. Here are 10 reasons why the Neo is a success and the Vision Pro is struggling to find its footing. First, let's take a look at the success of the MacBook Neo. Now, it's the magic price point to start off with. At $599, the MacBook Neo is the most affordable laptop Apple has ever released. By hitting a price comparable to high-end Chromebooks, Apple successfully opened the door for students and budget-conscious users who were previously priced out of the ecosystem. Form meets function. Despite its low price, the Neo doesn't feel cheap, quote unquote. It features a premium aluminum build and a vibrant 13-inch liquid retina display. Apple cleverly avoided the plastic budget laptop trope, maintaining the brand's aspirational status while making it accessible to a lot of people. Next, by repurposing the A18 Pro chip, the same one in last year's flagship iPhones, Apple achieved incredible power efficiency and performance without the high R&D costs of a new M-series silicon. It runs macOS Tahoe smoothly, proving that mobile chips are more than enough for everyday computing. Personality through color. The Neo embraced a fun aesthetic with colors like blush, indigo, and citrus. This reminds many of the original iMac G3 or the iBook era, creating an emotional connection with a younger audience that the more serious MacBook Pros lack. And finally, solving a real problem. Most people just need a reliable machine for web browsing, writing, and streaming. The MacBook Neo addresses this good enough market perfectly, whereas the Vision Pro is still searching for a killer app that justifies its existence in a daily routine. So now let's talk about the struggles of the Vision Pro. First, the exorbitant entry barrier. At $3499, that's $3,499, the Vision Pro remains a luxury item for the 1%. Even with the M5 refresh, the price is simply too high for mainstream adoption. Reports indicate that sales plummeted to just 45,000 units in Q4 2025 holiday season, a ghost town compared to the millions of MacBooks sold. Next, the physical comfort continues to be the Vision Pro's Achilles heel. Users still complain about the device being front-heavy, leading to VR fatigue after just 1 hour of use. Until Apple can shrink the tech into something resembling lightweight glasses, it remains a literal headache for many. Next, the content desert. While the hardware is technically unmatched, it's very futuristic, the visionOS app ecosystem has grown much slower than expected. High-profile developers have been hesitant to port apps to a platform with such a small install base, creating a chicken and egg problem that the MacBook, with its decades of software, never faced. Next is social isolation. The MacBook Neo is a tool for connection. You take it to a coffee shop and work in the real world. The Vision Pro, despite the eyesight feature, still feels inherently isolating. Many users find it awkward to use around others, limiting it to a solitary home theater or pro-only workstation tool. Next is shifting strategic focus for the Apple Vision Pro. Industry data shows Apple slashed Vision Pro advertising by over 95% in 2025. Yikes. Rumors suggest Apple has shifted internal resources away from a Vision Air headset and towards smart glasses, signaling that even Apple might realize the current goggle form factor is a dead end for the mass market. In short, it's pretty clear that the MacBook Neo success story comes from a practical device with a lower price point versus the struggles of a super expensive product with little use case. That's how you could break down both of these products. In short, that's been my comparison of the success of the MacBook Neo and the struggles and the flop of the Vision Pro.